Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again. We're going to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video talking about the recently released poster, brand new poster for The Walking Dead Season 4. Let's have a look. Alright, so as usual, I'll put the link in the description so you guys can go ahead and click on that to see a better quality image of the poster. High quality and all that, because the video is not that high quality, high definition. So it is a really cool poster. It feels kind of familiar, but obviously a lot different because, well, there's a few things right off the bat. The first thing that can be noted, of course, is, which is kind of cool, very artistic, that you have the prison gates that are sort of pointing towards Rick with the barbed wire, but they appear to have been smashed down in some way, shape, or form. So as if to indicate that either the walkers are eventually going to breach the gates, knock them down, or we may see, the governor attack in a tank like he did in the comic book series and just ram over that section of the fence. If you guys remember in the series, those classic pages where you see him in the tank just running over. So I could definitely see something along those lines, something of the sort, to be causing this kind of damage to it. Now, just because it's on the poster doesn't mean we're actually going to see this in a scene in The Walking Dead. Sometimes they'll do promo posters. I think there was one last year of Rick, what was he, standing on a bus or something like that? Something of the sort, with his gun. So yeah, now also the fact that obviously, it does seem like the prison's going to be compromised. The gates are going to be compromised, and walkers will get in again, and they'll probably have to leave whether or not they want to. Now, the biggest problem, I think, with Season 4 with regards to the governor as a villain is that the governor doesn't really have enough men at this moment to challenge Rick with all the characters that he has at the prison. Even if he did have a tank, well, I guess, it is a tank. A tank does help. But regardless, and I say that because he had a tank in the comic book series, so we're to assume that he could possibly have one in the TV series as well. But the main thing here is that Rick has a lot more manpower at this time. And usually, in most stories, you're going to have your good guy, your protagonist, is not going to have, as much strength as your villain, and then they'll rise to the occasion to defeat them. Usually that's the formula, right? So some people are speculating that it could possibly also be symbolizing a split in the group, where you'll have the group split, and go their separate ways, which we have seen a little bit of in the trailer. I've done some videos talking about it. Will Rick's group separate? And I do believe that they will. I believe that Rick is going to want to stay at the prison. There'll be certain characters that will want to stay with him, obviously Carl and some others that are very loyal to him. And there may be others, such as Daryl and some of the rest, that will want to go ahead and leave. So it could also be symbolizing that. So just some predictions, just some thoughts based on the new poster. Thought I'd share it with you guys. Don't want to go on for too long, but those are my thoughts. Either we'll see the walkers, just tear the fence down eventually, sooner or later. The governor will attack in a tank and knock it over, just like in the comic books, which would be really cool to see. Or it's just basically symbolizing the split in the group, the separation. Yeah, so that's pretty much all I got to say about this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think it means, and let's do some speculation. Let's talk about it. Not long to go now. We're getting really close. Anyway, I'll call it here. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you for the next one. This is Trev, and I'm saying peace.